Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. Happy November 1st. It's time to go over the Aardvark book club picks for the month of November. They just dropped. And yeah, I like doing this every single month. I did the book of the month books yesterday, so that's available if you want to go back and watch that. But how this works is first, I do have a code with Aardvark that gets you your first book. If you've never signed up before, for only $4. The link is in the description box. All you have to do is use my code TalkBookish at checkout because I work with them over on my podcast. But yeah, we're going to go through the books. We're going to talk about them. We're going to see what they're offering, what we think about the book covers, and then you're going to let me know what you would pick or are going to pick to add to your box for the month. Okay? All right. Let's see. Jessie is here. Good morning and happy Friday. Hello, Brandon. Good morning. I know. Starting early. I know. Yeah. Good morning. The reason why I wanted to start extra early is because I have to wait for the Aardvark picks to drop because I have to do my ad over on my podcast on Monday. It has to go on Monday's episode. So I have to see what books they have, make the ad, edit the podcast episode, and get that ready for Monday. So running on a little bit of a time crunch here, but that's how we like to do things over here from time to time. So, all right, share my screen. Aha. I figured it out. I feel like ever since that one time, I'm like extra nervous about making sure I share my screen. So here we are. Screen is shared. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm noticing a couple of things without even scrolling down. Okay, so it looks like we have 6 or 7 picks. Okay, here we go. This is what. Ooh, okay. I'm just taking it all in for a second. I'm just taking it all in. Okay, let's start when it scrolls one more time. Now it's not going to scroll. Okay, we'll start. Like Mother by Susan Reiger. If I can click on it. Okay, there we go. An enthralling novel about 3 generations of strong-willed women unknowingly shaped by the secrets buried in their families' past. We have a content warning. I like to share those. Child abuse and domestic abuse. And this one is set in Detroit, 1960. So it's a little bit of historical fiction too, I would say, but it says contemporary and literary fiction. So Detroit, 1960, Lila is 2 years old when her angry, abusive father has her mother committed to an asylum. Lila never sees her mother again. 3 decades later, having mustered everything she has, brains, charm, talent, blonde hair, Lila rises to the pinnacle of American media as the powerful, brilliant executive editor of the Washington Globe. Lila unapologetically prioritizes her career, leaving the rearing of her daughters to her generous husband, Joe. He doesn't mind until he does. I don't want to read the full synopsis, but the bottom says spanning generations and populated by complex, unforgettable characters like Mother is an exhilarating portrait of family, marriage, ambition, power, and stories we inherit and the lies we tell to become the people we believe we're meant to be. And then it does have like a couple of blurbs here, and then you can taste the writing of the very first page here at the bottom. Okay, I have seen this one floating around. That's interesting. All right, next we have a romance book, Perfect Fit by Claire Gilmore. Let's see, a hilarious and heartfelt rom-com about having it all, slowing down to see the big picture and finding out that the person you least expect could be your perfect fit. So spice level is 3 out of 5 open door. That's one thing that I really like that Aardvark does, because I know like some readers really prefer like clean, closed door, low spice. So they put it out here. They're like, this is a 3 out of 5. So I love that. Josephine Davis has spent her entire 20s building Reverent, a fashion brand headquartered headquartered in downtown Austin. When her biggest investor orders Josie to hire a consultant, the last person she expects to be working with is Will Grant, the twin brother of her ex-best friend. Interesting. I really like that cover too. It's cute. But it says, I'm trying to look at the skyline in the back and I'm like, is that Austin? Don't just take our word for it and taste the very first page. All right. All right, next up is Eleanor of Avignon. Avignon. All right, includes a dog, debut in historical fiction. Rich with unforgettable characters, gorgeously drawn and full of captivating historical drama, this is the story of a healer who risks her life, her freedom, and everything she holds dear to protect her beloved city from the encroaching Black Death. Province in 1347. Okay. Pandemic, violence, death, anti-Semitism, graphic medical descriptions. So we have Eleanor Ellie Blanchett is a young midwife and herbalist with remarkable skills, but as she learned the day her mother died, the most dangerous thing a woman can do is draw attention to herself. She attends patients in her home of whatever that city is, spends time with her father and twin sister, gathering herbs in the surrounding woods, and dreams of the freedom to pursue her calling without fear. In a chance encounter, she meets this person, a personal physician to the powerful Pope, and strikes a deal with him to take her on as an apprentice. Interesting. Okay. Backing it up. Let's see. All right. I could be wrong, but wasn't Clara Kimura last book? I believe it was. I definitely think it was. I think it was the one that I liked. I forget the title of it, but it has like a purple cover and it's also like a romance, like an office type romance. Yes, Brandon. I do love that about them. They're on top of their game. Good morning, Jules. Okay. Back to it. We have American Rapture. And hasn't this been out for a while? I know this is the one that Kayla was talking about, but like, I feel like I've seen people read this. The instant USA Today bestseller from C.J. Lead, Mother of Mayfly, a scorching and sweeping new novel about the end of the world as we know it. Or maybe people were just reading arcs or something. So it does have a lot of content warnings, a lot. Sexual assault, violence, death, pandemic, on-page animal death, religious bigotry, and homophobia. That's a lot. A virus is spreading across America, transforming the infected and making them feral with lust. Sophie, a good Catholic girl, must traverse the hellscape of the Midwest to try to find her family while the world around her burns. Along the way, she discovers there's far worse fates than dying a virgin. The end times are coming. I feel like I need to look this up because I feel like this has been out. I'm probably wrong, but I just to ease my own peace of mind here. Is Goodreads going to work for me today? That's the question. Okay, so October 15th. Why does the cover look so familiar? Maybe it was ARCs. It doesn't matter. Here's the book. It's available if you want it. Okay, next we have Memorials by Richard Chizmar, which Chasing the Boogeyman. I read that. This is a horror novel. I'm going to be honest. I do not like this cover. This cover is ugly to me. I like elements of it, but other elements are kind of not a thing. But regardless, let's read about it. A group of students encounter a supernatural terror while on a road trip through Appalachia in this chilling new novel. Yeah, best-selling author of Chasing the Boogeyman. 1983. I do love reading about the 80s. Three students from a small college embark on a week-long road trip to film a documentary on roadside memorials for their American Studies class. The project starts out as a fun adventure with long stretches of empty road and nightly campfires where they begin to open up with one another. But as they venture deeper into the Appalachian backwoods, the atmosphere begins to darken. They notice more and more of the memorials feature a strange, unsettling symbol hinting at a sinister secret. Hmm. I wish I knew more about this unsettling symbol. But anyway, paranoia sets in when it appears they have been followed. Their vehicle is tampered with overnight, and some of the locals appear to be anything but welcoming. Before long, the students can't help but wonder if these roadside deaths were really random accidents or is something terrifying at work here. It actually sounds really good. I'm a tiny bit worried about the what the mysterious symbol is. And I really don't like the cover, but I do like the film documentary, the road trip, the 80s, and I actually am very familiar with Appalachian backwoods and stuff like that because although I live on the coast now, it wasn't always the case. So, yeah, so that's an interesting pick. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I'm sorry if y'all can hear the trash truck. It's just making all kind of noise outside. American Rapture just came out this month, I think. Yeah, that's wild. I think I just saw, yeah. Yeah. I think that's just what I mean. A lot of people must have had arcs for it because I thought it was out. But yes, this was my pick and it's a signed copy, which is fun. I love that they do signed copies. Absolutely. I want to say, yeah, I looked that up. Yeah. I also picked Memorials, giving me all the Blair Witch vibes. That's also what I was thinking. It's such a 90s cover. You love it. I'm not loving any of these. I kind of do like the one like Mother, but I feel like it's just because I like book covers that look like art, you know. Memorial sounds so good. I personally love I think I like how it made it look like a film documentary, around the author's name and the title of the book. And I like how under the little Aardvark logo, it has a date and stuff like that. But what I don't like is the little memorial. It looks so cheesy. I mean, that is what it really looks like, but I don't know. It just looks so cheesy. Um, not those mountains being in my backyard, right, Jesse? Jules is a cover snob. Leave her alone. Let's see. I mean, you got to be honest here. I can let you know about memorials once I read it, Gwen, if you have any questions. Okay, cool. Good option. Good option. Skipping this month. I'm not really vibing with this picks this month. Fair. Very fair. Okay, let's go back. Okay, The Scholar in the Last Fairy Door by H.D. Perry. Historical fantasy. From the daughter. Okay. From the author of The Magician's Daughter comes The Scholar in the Last Fairy Door, a mythic magical tale full of secret scholarship, fairy curses, and the deadliest spells of all, the ones that friends cast on each other. Okay. All they needed to break the world was a door and someone to open it. Interesting. Camford, 1920. Gilded and glittering, England's secret magical academy is no place for Clover, a commoner with neither connections nor magical blood. She's there only to find a cure for her brother Matthew, one of the few survivors of a deadly fairy attack on the battlefields of World War One. This is unique, y'all. If you're looking for a unique read, this is it. Okay. Did I get all of the books this time? Okay, I think I did, y'all. I always tend to skip some. Which one was signed? Was it this one that's signed? Where do you go that it says like it's a signed copy? That's what I'm wondering. Where do you go? Like, do you have to add it to your... Oh, I think it's this page, maybe. This one. Is it? No. Okay. I don't know how to tell. How do you know if it's like a signed copy? I really don't know, guys. I was going to try to show you how to do that, but I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Maybe when you add it to your box? I wish it told you, or I wish I could tell you. Does anybody know how to do that? Let me know. Let's see. Liked these better than last month, but they also don't have a thriller. I know. What is up? There has got to be something new and exciting coming in November. Well, I mean, typically, honestly, though, I feel like November and December are very like low publishing months for like thrillers because of the holidays. People know, but I don't know. There has to be something coming out. It's a dry month. Whoa. Jules. Oh, you have to log in, I think. Okay, let me try that. Let me log in real quick. I'm like, where do I log in? Okay. Oh, maybe this is it. Okay, yes. Okay, let's go back. So I didn't really, or maybe I did log in. I don't know. Let me share my screen again. Haha. I'm sharing my screen. Yay. Okay, so for American Rapture, it does say right here, signed by the author. So, all right. All right. So this one, it's not signed by the author. Okay. And then I like how that even here they say scroll down to view the content warnings, and they're all the way at the bottom right here. Content warnings. Okay. Ooh, they also tell you how like long the book is too on this. So this one, 464 pages. 352, 384, 320. Oh, I would think that one would have been longer. Memorials, 480. Have fun with that. Let's see, 336. So, I don't know. I think I might go with this one because I did enjoy her last book. I wonder if I could put her name in and, maybe I'll just search it here. Yes, this one, Love Interest. I read this one and enjoyed this one. So it wasn't like a 5-star all-time favorite, but I did enjoy this one. And if you're looking for like an office romance, I recommend. So yeah. So I think I will go with A Perfect Fit. But that's all for this. So let me know if you're going to pick anything or if you're going to skip. Okay, I did that. Jules is out here doing the most. Oh my goodness. Jules got to save money for that big trip of hers. Oh my goodness, Jules. Jules, I just realized how close it is. I'm not okay. Good morning. So excited. Yeah, she's going to have a blast. Well, it is Friday. It is a thick one. Almost 500. Yep, that's what we do. This is work. 2 days. That is wild. Okay, well, that's all for me. Enjoy your Friday. Have a great weekend. And if you decide to pick something, let me know. I'm going to look over the picks again just to see if I'm truly interested in something. But if something, you want to add to your box and you've never signed up before, don't forget you can use my code TalkBookish and get your first book for only $4, which is basically like a steal. But yeah, everybody have a great day. Bye.